Artists, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for April 29th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 5 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 6 of clubs. All right, so I'm going to read each card individually and then all together for the collective. And this is a special birthday message for you, 5 of clubs. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you manifest for the year. Give you a little insight into where that's going to work for you the best. All right, let's turn over card number 1 and see what you got. You got the 10 of clubs in the upright position. So this is reward for effort, life path, could be business related. So, and joy in the day-to-day, getting it done, nose to the grindstone, plodding along, just really happy in the work, seeing results, feeling like you are in your moment and just in your element and having a really good time doing your thing. Beautiful. Beautiful card to get on this 5 of clubs day. So let's talk about the 5 of clubs. What's that like? What would it be like to be a 5 of clubs? Well, that is a high energy card. We are talking club suits, just like this 10 here, which is intellectual pursuits. How do you learn? How do you go about getting what you learn? What do you do with it when you get it? How do you share it? All of those good things around knowledge. And you know, the 5s, they work through trial and error. They do a lot of work before they find the right thing that really suits them well. I have a friend who bought a new house she wasn't totally happy with, had to move because of the parents and all of that. And she went through probably 6 or 7 different shades of white. I'm serious. Before she found the shade that she could live in. And she's a 5 of clubs. And she's also an art therapist. So, you know, it's a lovely job for a 5 of clubs to have, actually. It's like she has found her life calling, because what is it? It's constant research and constant sharing. Constantly digging in deeper for the root of whatever someone else needs. So you can see how that has fallen into that service. So that's a 5 of clubs. So that's the energy we're in today. We can look at life today through that lens. We can tap into that energy and understand that that is also under Jupiter energy, the 5 of clubs. I know, joyful. So it's happy work. It is judgment in the major arcana. So it is receiving direct messages from source. And I truly believe that that is because you glean so many rich nuggets from what doesn't work. You know, they're near misses. So you glean a lot from it. You learn a lot through mistakes or just getting redirected. Has a lot to do with coming from the divine. And then you finally do, when you're ready, when you've gleaned all those nuggets, then you're ready to find the perfect thing for you. Of course, that can change, yes, because you're a 5 of clubs. It's going to change. That is the life path. But it's all good, it's all happy, it's all productive, and it's all what you do with what you receive for knowledge about yourself, your other people, places, things, all good. So the fact that you got a 10 here today, card number 1, is that, you know, you're going to be even doubly happy in that work. You're going to feel like you're really grounded in it. We are in the last day of the first decan of Taurus. So we're going to be doing a switch tomorrow night, and that is, or tomorrow morning and after midnight. And that is when we are going to head into that second deacon. So today we are still in the first. So we've got that quiet, directed willpower with this deacon. A determination that could be to a fault. So keep an eye out for that and any of the downside or the shadow side of being a Five of Clubs or a First Deacon Tarot. It's all mixed up in the same energy. So it's really related to how you got up this morning on what side of the bed, right? So what would be the shadow sides to a Five of Clubs? Well, you can imagine that it would be learning more through the crisis than the good stuff. So, which is fine, you got to learn, right? But it is like being invested in what doesn't work. So you want to keep looking. You don't want to lose that momentum. You don't want to become impatient, or you don't want to push through. And you don't want to not act. You're to act on what feels right. So you got to dig deep for that if you're a five. So yeah, so really having that antenna up today, really feeling it through. And of course, for the first deacons, it is getting in your own way, being so focused and driven on something that you completely see what's sitting right next to you. Okay? So, all right, let's turn over card number 2. 2 of Hearts. This is a sweet card. This is coming together with something very emotionally satisfying, nurturing. You feel it as if it's just this natural force, as in nature, but it's also what you do with it. So yes, all you need is love. True. Love will grow, love will, nurture, but first you have to get in touch with that intuitive moon energy. So that can be a little elusive. That can be hard to grasp. But, really it is Empress energy, so it's incredibly fertile. And it can be those having that, many things. It could be romance and not just with another human being, but romance with an art project, romance with who you just blossomed into this morning, romance with nature, just anything that is singing to who you are at your core can be a romance. But you hold the key, right? Because this is Empress energy, and she delivers the seed to what you need, when you need it, and how you need it. So you got to be open to that energy as well. It is the red suit 2s, so it's a bit more feminine, a bit more quiet on its way. It'll be more subtle, more nurturing than a masculine. So be aware of all of that. I think if you pick this card, you're just going to make some really lovely connections today with that Five of Clubs energy. All right, card number 3. We have Temperance in reverse. So this, of course, is a reminder, a heads up about what we might expect to visit us today. So it is you getting ready to decide how you're going to be who you are around a reversed temperance. So, it is all again about connecting to the red suits, but the 3, and it's Mars energy. So it's how you're going to take action on this. It's Tuesday energy as well. and what that might mean for you. And it is around having conflict, really, conflict of your priorities around yourself and what you do to really have that balance, right? So it's a conflict of balance. It's a conflict of you being outside of your grounded truth. So that could come across as looking opinionated. It could come across as feeling ungrounded. It could come across as feeling this controversial conversation, either with someone else or with yourself. We're looking at people, places, things. What is it that you're bumping up against, or what would it be if you bumped up against something that didn't balance you, that takes you out of balance? How do you right yourself, right? Is it instinctual? Did it come across with a sudden desire, envy? Did someone disrespect you in some way? What do you do with that when you get off balance, basically? So do think about that today. If that should happen to you, what would you do, right? How are you going to conduct yourself? All right, so we've got quite the day ahead of us on this last deacon, first deacon, Taurus, 5 of clubs, working it through, trial and error, and this beautiful energy about just being deep in it, right? You're deep in the happiness of it, and something comes along and upsets the apple cart. So where are you going to go today with all of this trial and error energy? I would suggest grounding first thing this morning. Just say a little gratitude. Thank you, my spirit guides, my spirit helpers, my daimon. Just stick with me today. Ensconce me in a protective bubble so that I am centered and in the right place to do the right thing. At the end of the day, I want to be balanced. I want to be me. I want to be in my truth. And I want to be ready for whatever negativity might be coming my way. I'm going to be a better person at the end of the day. So guide me. Thank you so much. So much gratitude. It's done. All right, there you go. That's the day in a nutshell. Very interesting. Be on the lookout for that trigger. And watch yourself, right? Be who you are, because that is the juicy bits. That's what I like about reversals. Okay, let's move on to the birthday. Happy birthday, 5 of clubs. Let's see what you got for the Creativity Oracle. Looks like a pretty strong card, doesn't it? So we've got moon energy, lots of moon energy. We've got direction. It's almost like a Sagittarius card with the bow. You know, we're missing the horse, but that's okay. It's still a beautiful card. We've got water, it looks like. All the elements are here. So let's see. What is it? Precision. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. How is that for the last day of the first deacon Taurus, 5 of clubs? All right. I mean, it just says it, doesn't it? Because did I not just say in the beginning and all along through this first deacon period that that is the catch-22? Being so determined, so direct, so in your willpower that you completely miss something as you're going for what you want, not necessarily being open to what you need. So there you have it. Catch 22. That is quite the birthday message for you, Five of Clubs. I love it because that is exactly what you are here to work on. Beautiful. All right, so now we're looking at my Spirit and Nature Cards of Truth deck. Wow, Queen of Diamonds. Wow, that's pretty cool. That is you being in your element, doing your thing, working it through. She carries the fives, the red fives of diamonds, yes, but it has that fives energy just the same. And I do want to also say, because I do look at the chart, the standard Five of Clubs placement of the cards, and you have a Two of Hearts on your K2 energy, in your K2 placement. So that's your past life, south node of the moon. So you want to really be open. And if you pick card number 2, this applies to you as well and to us all as a whole for the overall message. K2 energy is having that little piece of the puzzle come visit you, right? It's that key to unlock whatever it is you need intuitively from a past life that will benefit you and give you a big step forward on your journey. And let's not forget that this is the life path, the ecliptic card. So this is bigger than it appears. This is bigger in that with the reversed temperance, we are going to really have the opportunity to learn something deep and life-changing about how we are making those emotional connections on the path. So I do want to say that to you as well, Five of Clubs, because that energy is here in the reading. So for you, it may have something to do with a past life connection, that desire to do things precisely. It's all good and well as long as you don't close yourself off to something new, right? So stay open to the new. The Queen of Diamonds can seem a little locked in. She is also that grounded energy, and just to say that that is where she finds her success. She is this very strong, beautiful energy that just comes in and just really is exactly what the room needs. She's sparkly. She's just really intelligent, ton of energy, and very, very realistic and very confident. So that's how you're going to be coming across. That's what you're going to be feeling when your manifesting is at its height. Okay? That and being open. Tall order, but that is a giant step forward for you on your karmic path, no doubt. All right, let's see what you got for your Wishcraft card. Seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. Seeds of power. Just be open to whatever is going to bloom, right? Don't be closed off to anything. Stay open until you can really sense and feel and know your truth in what is really right for you. What a great birthday message. All right, so now you know where to find that power, and the rest of us have an opportunity today that's priceless. Talk about value. Excellent. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and happy birthday, Five of Clubs. Hope your year is fabulous. For everyone else, carpe diem, stay kind and curious, and as always, happy creating.